Hollywood still in shock tonight. Montana Fishburne, daughter of Oscar-nominated actor Lawrence Fishburne, is proudly going into porn and wants everyone to see her movie. We've got some clips from her movie. Montana says this is her way to explore her sexuality, and she wants her parents' support. Dad is reportedly devastated and has not yet spoken to his daughter, but we are talking to her tonight, right here on Issues. My very special guest tonight, Montana Fishburne. Montana, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
I have to start out by asking you, what do you mean when you say you want to explore your sexuality through porn?
I mean, I have a lot of different fantasies and things that I want to experience. And porn, I'm interested in sex and the porn world and all the different things that it has to offer. I mean, I can explore bondage, girl on girl, different guys, everything, and get paid for it and have fun. I mean, that's what I mean.
Well, let me ask you this. If you wanted to explore your sexuality, why not just meet somebody you care about and explore your sexuality with that person without a camera on?
I mean, I do that. I have a boyfriend that we have lots of fun and explore, but I like to do it on camera. And for me, I mean, I want to be in entertainment, so this is the first step of my entertainment career.
Well, I got to ask you, I think this is what I was thinking about this, because I'm not a prude. I don't mind nudity. I'm not afraid of sex if it's part of art. But I think what maybe upsets people is the word porn. Porn has been described, I looked it up in the dictionary, graphic sex whose primary purpose is to cause sexual arousal, much as obscenity is described as utterly without redeeming social importance. If you want to be an actress, why not be an actress and say, well, I'll do sex scenes when it really fits into the storyline and it's art?
I mean, I look at pornography as art. I see beautiful people, you know, touching each other in sensual ways, you know, doing erotic things to each other, and that, for me, that is art. I think porn, film, and, you know, music, it's all art. It's just porn is more graphic.
Well, okay, one person who has turned sex into a moneymaker is reality star Kim Kardashian. And Montana, you've mentioned Kim as sort of a role model to you. You said, quote, I've watched how successful Kim Kardashian became, and I think a lot of it was due to the release of her sex tape. Kim had a sex tape with an old boyfriend. Now she's got a big reality show, perfume deals, and other endorsements. I mean, is this how you see your career going? You're going to do a porn and then you're going to get into something that's much more lucrative?
I mean, that is always, I mean, that's hopefully, but I want to do porn, but it's just one step in a long career, hopefully. I mean, look, Kim, she's beautiful. She has the world at her feet, and I hope to, too. So I hope it's just one step.
I think people are saying, hey, you know, what about your dad? Your dad's reportedly devastated by this decision to go into porn, although he hasn't released any kind of official statement. Some critics are saying, hey, no, Dad deserves the Montana Fishburne treatment. Your dad's worked his whole life to be a serious, respected actor. He was nominated for an Oscar. He's been in The Matrix. We got a clip from The Matrix. Do you realize by doing a porn and using your last name on the cover, in other words, the title of your porn is Montana Fishburne, that it really does reflect on your dad?
I mean, I understand that it reflects on my dad, but at the same time, it's my name also, and we are two separate people, and I think because he's had such a long, successful career and he is so respected, my action should have nothing to do with him. This has nothing to do with him. This is my own, you know, goal and aspiration, so...
Have you heard from your dad about this?
No.
What would you say to your dad right now, if you could say one thing to your dad about this decision to go into porn?
That I love him and I didn't do it to hurt him.
You know, it's gonna hurt him, though. You know that.
I mean, I understand that, yeah.
Well, how do you feel about the fact that you're gonna hurt your dad?
I feel bad about it, but like I said, I'm not going to let hurting his feelings stop me from living my dream.
Now, I got to say this. I'm a recovering alcoholic, okay? So I'm not pointing the finger. It's a difficult question, but I want to give you the opportunity because people have been talking about this. It's my big issue. Montana, Is there any way that you might be a sex addict, perhaps? Now, because I know you certainly obviously don't need money. You're the daughter of a very, very well-off man. But reports are you were arrested last year for alleged prostitution. What's going on there?
That was a mix-up. I wasn't arrested for prostitution. And, I mean, I don't think I'm a sex addict at all. I have a healthy sex life, but I'm not, like, out trying to screw everything I see or, you know, and like, I'm pretty conservative when it comes down to my personal life.
I don't understand this. You're a beautiful young woman. You have a famous father. Now, we all know that Hollywood's one of the most nepotistic places on earth. You could easily get in to see anybody, casting agents, get the best agents. Why not go that route?
I've thought about it, but my passion is with this porn. I mean, this is really the first step I wanted to do. I'm interested in the sex world. If it wasn't porn, it would have been Playboy. I mean...
Why do you think you're so interested in porn? I mean, porn is when you are going to actually have sex with somebody on camera as opposed to pretending to have sex. You actually did have sex with an individual on camera. Who was that individual, and did you care for that person? I mean, shouldn't sex be connected to caring for somebody? That's the way I've always felt about it.
I mean, I think it should be sometimes. I mean, when I have sex in my personal life, it's with someone that I care about. But for porn, I think it doesn't need to be. It's about having fun and exploring, and it's a job. So, I mean, I don't think sex has to be with someone you love. There's people that have one-night stands every night. But
do you get to decide what kind of sex that you want on this porn? Because, look, we all know that porn can be very degrading to women. And there are probably a lot of feminists who are saying, what is she thinking? I mean, as a woman, you're put in situations where you're sexually degraded by a man.
In this film, I don't feel degraded at all. I had a say throughout the whole thing, so it felt good, it felt empowering, it felt liberating, it was fun. It was nothing to make me feel dirty, ashamed, or negative or degraded in any way.
Would there be something you'd say, no, I won't do that, if they asked you to do something that was degrading? And I'm sure everybody's imaginations can run wild. We don't have to say. Would you say, no, I won't do that?
If there's something that I don't feel comfortable with, I won't do it, and that's it.
All right, well, fascinating discussion. Montana, thank you for having the courage to come in and talk about this. Again, very controversial, but if you wanted attention, you got it. Ever feel like walking out of your job and never looking back? One flight attendant did it in a big way.